Libya's lifeblood is pouring at a trickle. Oil wealth doesn't just drive the cars on Libyan roadways and the ships at Tripoli's ports, it fuels everything. From the craftsmen in the souks to Libya's fragile government itself, nearly entirely funded by oil revenues and now in the red. For 6 months, armed groups have blockaded the nation's major oil ports, demanding autonomy for eastern Libya, higher salaries for oil workers, and accusing the national oil company of corruption.
If the military were to go in and secure those compounds and there was fighting, could be a disaster.
Yeah, could be a disaster. Well, this is what we should, as a government, we should try to avoid it.
The blockades have sent oil production plunging from 1.4 million barrels a day last year to 230,000 barrels a day now.
Because Muammar Gaddafi controlled the main source of wealth here for so long, no one really knows what impact oil revenues could have on the daily lives of Libyans. And they never will until oil production sites like this one all around the country are at full capacity.
Population-wise, talking about from 5 to 6 million, and annual income from oil and gas not less than 40 billion US dollars a year. So you can do a lot to have a good life to the Libyan people.
Libya's government leaders warned in August they would not be patient for long.
The government finds itself in a dilemma, whether to use force and spill blood, it's very dangerous, or just negotiate with those who are doing this. And so far, negotiation seems to be the norm. And the fear is that if you start the shooting, you may not be able to stop it.
So 6 months into the oil blockade, there is still no resolution.
Are you frustrated?
You can say that. Yeah.
With a near standstill of oil production, the government has voted to raise the salaries of striking oil workers who've joined the blockade. But it can't afford to pay the raise. Hendren, Al Jazeera, Zawayah, Libya.